Today we're in the city of Samandağ, and the typical street here looks like this. This used to be somebody else's house, but street after street faces devastation. You might see a building which has been partially damaged but also unlivable. There's a bit of a tent camp where locals are staying. A lot of people are reluctant to leave the area because they are afraid of looting. There have been reports of looted shops and looted residents. There is very little police presence. And in terms of aid, this is day 8 of the earthquake, but aid is coming too little, too late.
No, it's kind of safe now to enter, like it held everything, but there are like cracks now by the stairs. And now like everything is turning into a huge mess. Just coming, as you can see from my room now, it's like everything is just collapsed onto each other, like all the books. I opened my eyes, but my dad rushed into the room to like let me know what's happening, and then we got off the room, and then somehow my mom managed to get the car keys, and we all just like went down. They'll come back.
So when it happened, your sister was here too? And so the Kadıköy people arrived, so it's like a soup kitchen. They do what even about like food. They're not involved in like digging.
My uncle actually offered to take all of us to Germany, at least for 3 months and so on, but I mean, my parents think that's not possible, but like because of the looting, and at some point they need to at least fix the stairs, and they don't feel safe enough to leave the place because, like I'm gonna show you very shortly, they are entering the empty houses now, breaking the doors or windows and finding ways to steal stuff still.
So it's basically the ground floor, there are some shops.
And that's my grandmother's building over there. Police doesn't allow people to walk in this street right now, given these buildings are also damaged. So that left side was the part we took my grandfather, and the right side is the part that we took my grandmother there. Like they had been sleeping in the living room because that's warmer for like during winter specifically. And that's why like we knew their location and how to reach them out, but we didn't really have a chance to get them as early as possible. I remember my grandmother's phone was actually working that morning, and I remember my dad telling me that when we first came to check up on them, he was able to hear my grandmother's voice, but then that voice got cut out like by the end, but by that day. And once we uncovered them, like once we were able to see my grandmother, like half of her corpse was then lying open in the air, and then the other half of her was inside. Then we were able to like convince the teams to come, and then we also we gave them the tools. They gave like a generator, and this is how we operated.